you want me to go ahead and say a few words, or do you want me to hold
All
off? I
right.
had my hand raised, but I can't
All
see that
righty.
far.
That's hello everybody. Welcome to the Founders Feedback. It is November 29th, 2022. My name is Ron Hulbert. I'm from Orlando, Florida. I have been a founder since December 14th of 2020, and proud to be a founder and proud to be a proud ambassador of ONPASSIVE. We had a great corporate webinar today. My cohort in crime tonight co-host is going to be Debbie McCormick. Debbie, say a little bit about yourself.
Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome tonight. My name is Debbie McCormick. I'm calling you from Chicago, Illinois. I have been a founder and brand ambassador of ONPASSIVE since December 29th, 2020. So I'm looking forward to celebrating my second birthday with ONPASSIVE. I have a little background in a lot of things, including management overseas and back home and all of that. But tonight, it is about ONPASSIVE. So back to you, Rob. Ron,
Thank you,
back to
ma'am.
you.
Thank you. Okay, let's just go ahead and dive right into this thing. First up, we have Mr. Rob Gorman, St. Petersburg. Go ahead, Rob.
Hello, everybody, and it's good to be here this evening. And thank you for your good wishes, Sherry. I thought I responded, but with this head cold, I don't know who I'm responding to and when. So if I didn't say thank you, let me say thank you now. Today was quite something. Once again, Ash hit it out of the park. Once again, Dr. Saho hit it out of the park. And I just like to emphasize what she said today. And you can see it on my hat here. Solutions by ONPASSIVE. We're not in the sales business. We're in the marketing business, but that's not our primary goal. Our primary goal is to help people around the world, help humanity with solutions, whether they be humanitarian solutions through Obless or through private donations, or whether they be through uh, the different products. These solutions, not products. And these solutions, just to name a couple, we've got Omail, where there's no competition with Omail. It's spam free. You guys know the drill on that. It's spam free. It's unlimited. There's no charge for it. It's a free solution. And we've got coming up one of the paid solutions, which will be OConnect, and that solution is going to change the world in terms of how businesses communicate, how people communicate. That will be a paid app, and I'm sure it'll be as reasonable as it can be for all of us founders. And that's going to be our get our feet in the water and get a little bit wet with regard to passing on the solution, the paid solutions. And then we've got Onet, which is going to blow some of these other social media platforms off the world's map. uh, it's uh, it's good stuff. Everything it seems like is falling into place. We've had a couple of hiccups, as everybody knows, and I don't know if any of you have gotten in since I guess the updates, but mine is still showing updating. So I'm assuming I just need to stand by, chillax, and everything will be cool. As Oliver Fonte says, we're all fine. So thanks a lot for letting me hop on here first, and I'll be listening in. Thank you.
Thanks for sharing, Rob. We appreciate your input all the time. And I do hope that you feel better and Len gets better quick. Our prayers are with you. So let's go down to Miss California, Miss Sherry Dershowitz. Go ahead, Sherry, share with us.
Hello, everybody. I am so excited. I just have to jump on here because of my excitement. I already know everything's good to go. Our tech team are phenomenal. Our media team is phenomenal. And speaking of the media team, I thought the 51-year anniversary of Dubai was phenomenal. Like I am not surprised that other media wants to know what old media is doing because they knocked it out of the park and then some. And as far as I love that we are a solution business, because we definitely are, from A to Z and then some. And I say that all the time. And by the way, each one of our digital products, whether they be free, whether we have to pay for them, you're getting the best value. We're getting the best value, and also has so many solutions it's going to solve. Saving time is one of them. And I love that, because who doesn't want to save time? Especially if you're in California, everything's hurry up and wait. Well, no more than ONPASSIVE. You don't got to hurry up and wait, because it's here. We're here. We're not stopping. There's many more things to go. And let's see, what else do I have on my list? And I love how they do the researching of everything before, especially the wording, because I know that I'm not very good with wording. And for them to do the research on the wording before they even give it to us or give it out to the world, I think that is phenomenal. So that's all I have. I'm excited for this to keep going, and I'm excited for our world to change to a much better place. It's already had 1.4 million people's lives changed, and that doesn't include their families, and that doesn't include their friends. So I'm excited for this to keep going. Love you, Ash, and the team. Thank you for all your hard work, tech team and Ash, and even all the O Media and the Dubai. Thank you. I love you guys, all the pieces. You're doing a phenomenal job, Debbie and Ron. And back to you guys.
Thank you, Sharon. We appreciate it very much. Thanks for sharing. We got about 100 people on here, 97 people. Let's get some hands up here. We would love to you for come on, share what you thought about the webinar today, when Ash explained some things and Dr. Sasha said some things. What a lady, huh? She is just an awesome, awesome, motivated person. And if nobody can get you motivated, you got a problem when you listen to Dr. Sasha. So she's awesome. Ash has met his I don't even want to say it, met his match when it comes to her, I think. So William Norris, you're on here. Do you want to say anything?
Ron, he wrote in the chat that he's having audio issues.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Ron, this is Rob again.
Hey, Rob.
I just got a text from Gina Leva. She's raised her hand, but you may not see it.
Okay, let me look here.
And I'm having trouble with the background. It's on my desktop 6 times and I can't move it, so forgive me.
Marty,
Hi, Gene, I'm trying to bring you on now.
Marty, can you make me co-host so I can help these guys out a little bit?
I'm not seeing the hands raised.
Go to participants down on the bottom.
Attendees.
And then hit on attendees.
Yeah, that's where I am. That's where we are. 4 hands
Hey,
raised.
Gene, go ahead.
Thanks, Ron. Hi, Debbie. So nice to see you. Nice to see everybody. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we
I can
can.
hear you.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I think Zoom knows we're coming. Zoom is having some fun with us. I just wanted to call the meeting today was spectacular. You know, Dr. Saha, and just hearing from Ash, hearing from Dr. Saha, it's just such a, it's so inspiring. They're sort of like two sides of the same coin, or a yin and a yang. They balance one another, but they're both inspiring us to be better people, right? I think we can all agree that we've become better versions of ourselves since we've met them. And some of the things I wanted to call out that Dr. Saha said about us as brand ambassadors, us as a company, which is that we stay open and adaptable and flexible. We give more than expected, always over delivering. We cultivate a positive outlook, which has a ripple effect, right? The more positivity you give out, the more it's going to come back to you. And if negativity comes into our field, we turn it into an opportunity. It's always flipping towards the positive, because it's effective, right? Not just a platitude, but because it's an effective way of being. That things are taking a more, I don't want to say more time, but because they're putting this soul into our products, services, and solutions, they're to make them stand out against everything that's out there. It's, as she said, it's not an easy task. And then one of the things that just touched me deeply was she said, we are one person at the heart and at the mind. And that she totally gets it. Here she comes in from the outside world into our family. And boy, doesn't she fits like a glove into the spirit of our heart. I wanted to call her out on that and thank her. And then a couple phrases that Ash said, which were that he's excited by, that we're the future of internet, the orbit of internet, the new space. And I was just like, whoa, you know, because like you think of the ecosystem of ONPASSIVE being this world of its own, and him calling it the new space, like just that it's going to be something that we can just live in and grow in and be inspired in. And I just love that. And then the last thing I want to say is that I don't know if it was at the end, but he said the search is over. We have found, it's been created, we've done it, it's there, it's only going to get better and better and better. And our lifelong search of something that was fair and ethical and productive and nourishing is over. It's done, and it's only going to go up from here. And I just wanted to thank Ash, thank Dr. Saha and the whole team, everyone, all of the brand ambassadors, because you inspire me daily. And yeah, just what a day, what a day. I'm so excited. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Debbie.
Jeannie, thank you for sharing with us. It was an awesome day, and they said some powerful things that just kind of made you smile ear to ear, you know, and they do that quite frequently now. So, all right, let's go to Norway with Mr. Idris. Share with us, please. Unmute yourself. You can't unmute, Idris?
Yes, unmute yourself.
I can't unmute you either.
I'm trying to unmute him, but I can't either.
Yeah.
Iris, does the mute button, is it there? It just won't work for you? Say
It's
yes.
not working for us.
So the button's there, but it's not working. All right,
Next to your name, Idris. Next to your name down there is the microphone there.
We'll just come back to Iris, Ron. We'll figure that one out.
You might want to relog in. Okay, well, let's move on to Romola. Romola, share with us and tell us where you're from, because you don't have your country next to your name.
Oh, I don't know how to do that. Do you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Where are you from?
I'm from Florida, Boynton Beach, Florida.
Ah.
I usually just watch. I don't usually talk, but today, I don't know, I was just in the mood to, you know, it's like, this is like so real now, not that it wasn't before, but really real. I mean, I've been in this since September 2018. So this is 4 years and 2 months. And it's like, when I saw the press release, I was just lying in bed and I just broke out in tears for the first time, like, oh my God, this is really, really, really happening now. And the commercials and everything. I mean, I'm just in such a space. I like opened up the door and walked through somewhere else where we're in a whole different space now. And I wanted to say, you know, watching Ash, you know, some of my crew, my users, whatever, you know, when he smiles or laughs, I bet you all feel the same. It's that joy that you have watching him be happy and laugh is just is very joyful. And when Dr. Soha came in, you know, when I first met her, I was like, I didn't know what to think. Her energy was like, wow. And now it's like, we are blessed to have this woman, you know, helping us move forward and helping us figure out the plan, you know, figure out the words to use, like we say users instead of, you know, the other words that they don't want us to use, and solutions instead of, you know, we are not only creating a new paradigm shift and creating a new internet, but we're also creating the new words for it. I think that that's it's all happening, and it's all, you know, just even with the problems or the wrinkles or whatever, you know. And she said, we have to expect them. We have to expect them. And you know, I was like fetching to somebody the other day, I'm complaining a little bit. And then I was like, what are you doing? There's going to be so many more little glitches. You have to change that whole energy and expect it. It's like, expect the glitches and just know that the company is going to fix it. So that was a good thing. And I also wanted to say something. One of the founders sent me the brochure for OMAL, and it's 90 pages, and I almost had a heart attack. And then I just said, calm down, and I went to the directory. And I just wanted to say, because I know a lot of people are going to go, oh, Net is 120 pages. Oh, Connect is, you know, 420 pages. It's what I found was, you know, just going to the front of the directory and seeing what it is that you want to learn or have a question about is going to make that brochure more friendly and not so intimidating, because I was like, whoa. So I just wanted to, and I don't know if everybody knows that we do have brochures for every solution. So anyway, I just wanted to come on. I usually don't. I'm usually just watching, but I really just felt like coming on tonight because I feel, like I said, like all these webinars and Zooms now, it's like we've walked through into another space. We're in another space now with this whole thing and moving forward. And it's just affecting me in such a way that it's changing something a bit inside of me, because it's just really happening right now and it feels wonderful. And I think I'm talking longer than 2 minutes, so I'm over. Thank you.
Thank you, Romola. Romola, we appreciate you sharing with us, of course, like we do everybody here. Let's go back and try Mr. Idris. Want to try it again, Idris? There you go.
I think it's working now. Thank you,
Yep.
Ron.
We got you.
Nice to be in this group. I'm so excited as always doing. ONPASSIVE from the day I joined, it's exciting time. And I know we will be more excited in the future, because ONPASSIVE is not about new year, 3 year, 1 year, but it's about the future, about the generation, about connecting all the nations in the world in one platform with love and celebrity and joy. We are just celebrating from the day. Just I want to say hi, and I want to say, we used to say ONPASSIVE is a done deal, but after today's webinar, the deal is done and the search is over. We are just here to celebrate. So guys, just keep doing as you do. And I want to say thank you to all leaders, Marty, Ron, Rob, Chris, and all ONPASSIVE brand ambassadors. Thank you so much.
All righty. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Appreciate you too. We appreciate everybody. Because it takes everybody to get things done like we've done. And now we've made it ourselves, Mr. Ash, have made it a done deal. So let me call on Mr. Vidal, and then we'll turn it over to Debbie. Mr. Vidal, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Mr. Ron, how are you, sir?
That's fine, sir. How are you?
Pretty good. My friend Debbie, how are you? Good to see you.
Awesome, my dear brother. Thank you.
Good to see you, my dear. And also, Mr. Dr. John, how are you, sir? Good to see you. Welcome to all my fellow smart brand ambassadors. I've loaned the smart name I've given the smart name to Mr. Ash for him to use it whenever he wants. So I just have a little story to tell before I start a comment. I was talking to a longtime friend of mine recently, and I was driving from Orlando to Miami on the highway, and I said to him, he asked me what I'm doing, and I told him that I'm involved in the technology business now with AI technology, and he says, "Whoa, tell me more about it." So I told him about how many people we have, 1.4 million. He said, hold on. 1.4 million? I said, yes. He said, man, I've never heard of any company more than about 2 or 3 founders. So I said, look, we're different. And so he's going to be one of my customer or reseller in the future. Today I was very, very elated. There's a saying that every disappointment is for a good reason. And Ron, you and I live in the Central Florida area, and we see these rocket ship take off from time to time at Kennedy. And we know sometimes, even 3 times before they take off, because there's always some little glitch to fix. And the last one was a $4 billion rocket ship gone to the moon, and it had 3 times before it got it right. 3 times. And so I said to Mr. Ash and Dr. Soha, you're right on time. There's nothing we have to worry about, because what this gives us is a time to just relax and come up with smarter solutions to the problem. And when I look and see what's going on now, it's 1 click and we are in, and 1 click on this. I said, man, that was a good disappointment for us to have, because now that it's going to be much seamless, much easier, it gives us a chance to examine our mission a little better and make simpler, smarter choices. And so I'm happy where we are. I just want to impress upon my fellow brand ambassadors, just as they would say in Jamaica, just chillax. Just chill out and relax. Things are going to be okay. So Dr. Soha, oh my God, that's a lady that I know that was sent to Ash by God himself. She was sent to Ash by God himself, because they mirror each other so well. I could see when she was talking from her heart, and it says, we welcome challenges with an open arm. That was pretty fulfilling when I hear that. And so your patience is absolutely valuable to us. Wow. So she's calling us, and we have to understand as founders, as brand ambassadors, that this is our company, this is our brand. We have no time to criticize negatively. We just have to, embrace our brand and move with it, because Mr. Ash is moving us in the right direction. And I've been on this ride now for nearly 2 years, and he has never failed us one time. So I want to say thank you for inviting me onto this forum, my friends, and God bless everybody, all my founders and friends. I'm an OUT. Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. Brother Vital, thank you so much. OUT, now we're talking on passive acronyms. Instead of saying out, you say OUT. How awesome is that? And Ash always talks in acronyms, and Dr. Soho can never and never will be cloned. If there was a way to have a cloned Dr. Soho, I'm sure Ash would have thought about it. And
yeah, she's a wonderful lady. I'm inspired by her.
thank you.
Yes.
We appreciate you. We appreciate your feedback. All right. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Very much appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
All right. Just a quick reminder that my name is Debbie, working with Ron, and we're just trying to get a feedback from all of us who have signed in to just share what you experienced from this morning from our corporate webinar. All right, okay, that's taken care of. Just asking all, getting your feedback from those of us who attended this afternoon's corporate webinar. And at this stage, we're going to call on one of our very own, Sister Dr. Patience Jangwin. Please go ahead and unmute yourself and welcome.
Thank you, Brand Ambassador, my own very queen, Debbie McCormick, for giving me the floor. I just want to tell all fellow Brand Ambassador founders that we're in a good place. Today, I saw our own very CEO, very calm, relaxed, collective. Dr. Soha, calm, relaxed, and collective. What was that? The indication for me is that we are in a good place. We are doing what we're supposed to be doing. And us founders should just relax, because he's a CEO with a heart that does not want any of us to be left behind. And he's trying to look for a solution that is seamless, simple for all of us to transition from our old founders to our OES. We should be very grateful that we have a CEO with a heart of gold, a heart for humanity. And we should be grateful that we are now in a position that we can really, really carry the company mantle to the next level to help the helpless, the unforgotten, the widow, the orphans, the homeless, to name a few. The list is long. We're at that point in our life that we should relax. Today, if you saw the way the corporate team was so relaxed, even though they had a lot of work to do behind the scene, should give us calm, peace, assurance that we are there. We are there. We're so in it to win it. I just want to thank the great team, the tech guys in Hyderabad and the corporate guys for all they're doing. That for giving us this opportunity, Mr. Ash Mufara, for us to dream again. We say thank you. For giving us this opportunity to touch life, we say thank you. For giving us this opportunity just to reach where we didn't think we could reach because of the lack of the funds, we say thank you. I will not hold on for a long time because I see there's a lot of people waiting to talk, but I just wanted to come out there and show my appreciation for all that they are doing and all the other great brand ambassadors that we know are working endlessly. Time, length of time, hours upon hours to ensure that everyone will transition to the OBS and nobody will be left behind. Carrying that company mantle with pride and joy as brand ambassador. Thank you all that is working hard. You know yourself, I don't want to be naming you guys. We are running webinars day in, day out to help others. We say thank you as well. Thank you, Sister Debbie, Brand Ambassador Debbie McCormick, for giving me the floor to speak. I will bow now and leave the floor for the others. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Dr. Patience. You OUT, as our brother Vital said, and you BOW. Thank you very much for your input. And I see Chris smiling at me.
Yeah, let me break in here real quick, guys. I'm waiting for Marty to send me a message right now. The site is up and running. We're doing some tests right now to make sure it works. If Marty comes on here, there's a good chance we're going to shut this down at 9 o'clock because it's more important for people to register right now than to have this feedback. We can do feedback tomorrow and Thursday. And no, you guys are doing a great job, but I just talked to Marty. I said, this is probably more important to get all these people to register. So don't everyone stay on here, keep listening. But I want to ask Deborah, are you, when you go in there, are you saying allowing to talk? Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Yeah, just if you go in there, just promote to the panel, because what it does is you can't see nothing. It keeps them attendees and then it actually puts them on the panel too. So when you click on their name on that more, it'll actually say promote to panelist. But when you hit allow to talk, it kind of goofs everything up on the system.
Thank you very much.
All right, you guys keep
Hey,
going.
Debbie.
Let you know.
Debbie Ventress has hand her hat up for a while.
Yes, I was just going to
Yes,
call on
yeah.
him.
Okay, great. Sorry.
It's all right. Thanks, Ron. Okay, Ventress, where are you? Let me get back here and check on you. Dr. John, just a minute, please. Someone was here earlier and I'm just trying to get him to come back to where he was supposed to be. Oh, yeah, he's right here, Ventress. Okay. Ventress, go ahead. Good evening and welcome. You can unmute yourself and share with us what your experience was this morning, please. Ventress? Okay. Let me just check one more time, Ron, to make sure. Okay. Ventress, I just promoted you to panelist. Can you please unmute yourself? Okay, we'll come back to you. Not sure why. And I'll move on to the next hand raised. Oh, so Ventress, here you are. You can go ahead, please. Unmute yourself, Ventress, please. You're now promoted to panelist. All right, that's taking too much time with that one brand ambassador. So I'll go to the next one. And Dr. John Ajangwe.
Good evening, brand ambassadors. Good evening, Sister Debbie. Good evening, Ron and Chris and all the brand ambassadors. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. Today really was, I think the last speaker sort of stole a bit of my thunder because I was sitting and just waiting for the global webinar to start. When Ash showed up, I sort of saw him like really relaxed, because I've been sitting the last 24 hours just imagining what was going on in the background with all the activities. But both our CEO, Mr. Mohammed Kamal, Dr. Soha, they came in and they were kind of just relaxed, and it gave me personally such a big sense of assurance that we are not only in the right place, but with the right people and in the right hands. I joined ONPASSIVE 3 days, 4 days time, it will be coming up to 2 years. And it was an opportunity I saw, thinking that it was just something to come in and, you know, make some extra income. But over the 2 years, it transformed me. And through webinars, through like the Dream Team, the Deep Dive, some of the Indian and the Ghanaian webinars, I have been really transformed. And I really hope that all the brand ambassadors that have been attending most of these webinars have really gained a lot, because personally, I have gained a global family across 220 countries. And I just hope that when we get this huge, tremendous opportunity, just as the opening section of that video for the celebration of the 51st anniversary of the UAE said, that we are all in the same boat, that we can just find ourselves in that blessed ark, and then we're able to actually go out there and really help our CEO uplift humanity, because this is an opportunity that does not come twice in anybody's lifetime. So I am really, really, really happy that we're here today. Before, in my previous life in corporate America, I remember there was a deployment of a software just to do order processing in one company, one module. It shut down the entire company globally for 1 week. Nothing happened. People were writing their orders on pieces of papers, but I've been watching ONPASSIVE, and we have basically, as our CEO said, moving at over 100 miles per hour and also repairing. It takes genius to be able to do that. And really, kudos to the tech team in Hyderabad. Kudos to our corporate team in Dubai. And really, I think all the thanks really go to God, but more through Mr. Ash Mufere for really bringing this vision, driving it, and hopefully the 1.4 million of us who have been able to come on this platform will glean a bit of this vision and be able to just bring 1 or 2 or 3 other people, and then together we'll be able to change the world. I am really, really looking forward to the next step, and I cannot wait for what we as all these brand ambassadors can do to this tremendous company. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity, and I'm going to yield and hand over to another person. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, Dr. John Ajangwin. We truly appreciate you, and you know, it has been a long journey for a lot of people. It has been a learning experience for everyone, a learning curve for most people who do not have a background in IT or have never had computers. Yes, I do belong to some groups that have people in the 80s who have never owned a computer, but they're just proud to be awesome supporting founder brand ambassadors. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hello, good evening, good morning, and welcome. How are you, Sister Akda Salari Milo?
Very good, very good. Thank you so much. Thanks for letting me in.
Awesome.
I was at work, so I missed the webinar. I look forward to listen and watch it in a recorded version, but of course you can't open it right now. I wonder if I can ask a question. Anybody know the answer? In the webinar, did they mention whether we could use the same alternate email for multiple accounts?
In my opinion, that wasn't discussed about using the same email for multiple accounts. I did not hear that from this morning's webinar.
You cannot use the same email for multiple accounts. Everyone's got to be different. When you open it, Manu, when you open it, it'll give you the option to make a brand new email to what they were said. Okay. The secondary, you can make, like, if it's manu.@AI, the second one could be manu.@AOL. You'd have to go in there and actually play with it. There are people playing with it right now, but I still have not got a yeah, shut her down. Let's let people register. So keep on talking.
Okay, thank you. So we're not ready yet, are we? Because I couldn't even open it.
Manu, I'll text you personally when it's ready, okay?
Thank you. I was at work. I apologize. Thank you so much.
Guys, I know people work. You are fine.
All right, Manu, you got it from the horse's mouth. So you're fine. Once everything is up and ready, we'll circle back to you. And you know, the right person will circle back to you. So it's a pleasure having you with us this evening. And I have, let me see who is next. And after that, I'll pass it over to Ron. Okay, we have, hello. Good evening and welcome. I see your name as M. High. What is your name so I can rename you?
My name is Emil. Sorry.
Noise? Noise.
You got a lot of coming from you, my man.
Can you hear me?
Got a lot of background noise and you're all muffled.
Oh, I got the Bluetooth in the ears. I'm sorry about that. I'm not turning it off. Can you hear me now?
I cannot hear you properly. Okay, proceed. What's your name, please?
Amiel Johnson.
A-I-M Johnson.
Yes. A-M-M-I-E-L.
Oh, Amiel Johnson. Okay.
Amiel. I was listening to the webinar this afternoon at 12 noon, but my time is like 11 o'clock. And Ash mentioned about you can log in afterwards, and Julie mentioned that, and as well as Susie mentioned it too, that we can log in a few minutes after the webinar, which is, I was thinking that webinar will over at 1 something, I guess, my time, Central Time. And now it's like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. And I try to log in.
ML, let me tell you, it is not up yet. Okay. It's a work in progress. So just hang in there. Hopefully it's coming back in the next little bit. Chris is going to let us know. If it does, we'll shut this webinar down and you can go into your back office and do what you need to do. But as of this time, okay, Ash tries to give us estimates the best he can from the tech team, okay, but he is sometimes you can't control what's going on, so just hang in there, okay? It's coming.
Okay. Where they was talking, it'll be like a few hours, and
sir, it's work in progress.
I understand what you're saying. Yes, I agree. I should wait until it comes back up again.
That's right. You got it, buddy. It's
right.
coming.
Appreciate it.
But the name like Johnson, you can't go wrong there, can you?
No, you can't go wrong.
What's happening, Emil? Just be patient a little longer. They're doing some tests on it right now. We're finding out more. And I'm hoping I could say, everyone go get on and register here in a little bit. So hang on tight, Emil. We'll see what's going to happen in the next couple of minutes.
All right.
Thank you very much, Chris. Thank you, Ron. Emil, thank you for your input. Truly appreciate it. Ron, I'm going to pass it over to you to take over with Dave.
All righty, I'll take your pass. And Mr. Dave Angelic from Canada, the traveling man. Looks like he's back sitting in a regular chair. And let's hear from you, David. Come on.
Hello, Ron and Debbie. Yeah, great to be here. It's yeah, been on the road a lot, so I haven't been able to get into a lot of the webinars lately. But certainly, I was on the webinar today at noon, and all I can say is, holy macaroni! It is something else that we've got going here. Now, the one thing that I just want to talk about is Theo Marketing Group and Dr. Soha and her group with O-Media and that. I personally feel that down the road, once we get launched and going on and the world sees how successful that we are here at ONPASSIVE, is that not only will we see things in O Academy about our group, but I truly believe that there's going to be case studies done in universities, and that kids that are going to school and studying marketing, they're going to be studying the launch of ONPASSIVE. And to tell you the truth, that is as big as a promotion that any company could ever have, is to become a case study in a worldwide business like this, and worldwide a university course. So so with me saying that, I am just over the moon with where we're at. One thing I just want to remind everybody is, don't forget about some of those people you brought into ONPASSIVE that may struggle with their computers. I had a lady reach out to me today who's had a brain injury since she started, and you know, she was very, very kind of distraught about where she was going to go, afraid that she's going to get left behind. Absolutely not. I'll be there to hold her hand and walk her through. And you know, I just want everybody to make sure that, you know, you're looking after those people that that you brought into this company, and you do have a little bit of responsibility to help them out if they're stuck. But we're in great hands. Yes, we've had some, I'm not going to call them glitches or troubles. They're minor challenges. And we've got the people on board that can certainly walk us through, and Ash and all the techs in Hyderabad certainly have proven their worth. So that's it, Ron. Debbie, back to you.
Thank you, David. Glad to see you back. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're getting in some fishing over there, man.
Ice fishing now, Ron.
There you go. There you go. You can have it. All righty. Okay, if you want to speak, you must raise your hand. Okay. We're I think kind of hard to keep up with it. So if you came on the panel, you should be raising your hand. If not, then we're gonna sort some people out here so we can see what's going on here. Put you back in attendees. So if you're going to speak, please raise your hand. Nellie Fox, come on down.
Well, good night, every one of you. My name is Nellie Fox, or Nelda Fox, from the great Bahama Islands. I am so excited for what is happening with ONPASSIVE, with the brand ambassadors. I just want to scream. I wanted to come on a couple of nights ago last week, but was kind of busy with the Thanksgiving. I just want to say this: patience, patience. Listen, all we have to do is follow the directions of our leaders. Having patience, we know that this type of company, this type of business takes a lot of work. I want to say and tell you a little story. When I first joined ONPASSIVE in the Bahamas, a lot of us, and of course a lot of my Bahamian fellow men and women maybe can agree with me on this. We believe that if someone comes to sell us something, it's a gimmick. It's you know, we've been, I don't want to say fooled so much, so we are kind of skeptical. And when I was first approached, I said to myself, this have blessed in it. I said, let me see and read upon it. I had so much persons coming to me wanting to get involved with this, wanting to get involved with that. And I just didn't feel it in my heart. But when I was approached with ONPASSIVE, and I asked them about what it's all about, tell me a little bit about it. And it was the O Blessed, O Academy. I have a non-profit where we do our feeding. So I'm very involved with the community, giving back. I'm also one of the founders of a technical institute school where we assist the less fortunate children. And I wanted to find out what this is all about. And when I read up on O Blessed and O Academy, I said to myself, yes, I am going to try this. I spoke to my husband about it. And yes, a little skeptical because a lot of people come to you with a lot of things. I tell you this, when we launched last week, because it was only me. And so what I did, I bought into ONPASSIVE. I convinced my son. My son is a person who don't believe in none of this. And when I spoke to him about it, he said, I'll try it with you, Mom. And when he said it, I say, thank you, Lord. This has to be something good. This has to be something real. And when I opened when we watched the World Cup, and I showed my husband, because he was a little skeptical, what I did, I bought him a package without him knowing, because I say, yes, I know it's a lot of stuff that we go through. And when I showed him the launch, he looked at me because he loves computer. He loves technical stuff. He said, I'll buy that. And I look at him and I said to him, you don't have to buy it. Not now. You are a founder. And he said, this is what you was talking about? I said, yes. I said, this I wanted to give you. I prayed about it. I prayed, I said, Father God, I said, this is something that I believe in. This is something that I know that is good for me and my family. I tell you this, my brothers and sisters, my brand ambassadors, let us be patient. Let us be patient with our CEO and all the tech persons and everyone that is working behind the scenes. I want to encourage all of my Bahamian brothers and sisters, the brand ambassadors of the Bahamas. Be patient and let's wait, because we can see and feel that this is real. We have something real now to go there to help our children, help the less fortunate in our country and around the world. We are now connected with a family of believers in humanity. And so I just want to thank our CEO, all of our tech team. Oh, Chris, I know you don't know me, but listen here. I am going to work with O Blessed. I am going to reach out to you because I am one of those who believe in helping humanity, helping and reaching out and serving our brothers and sisters. I want to encourage all of you. You don't know me, but you're my family. You're my family. And I trust ONPASSIVE, and I trust our CEO, Mr. Ash Mafar, and I trust Dr. Soham. Oh, my soul calms. I don't want to take up much time, but when I hear Mr. Ash speaks, all of that, that's a man of God. That's a man of God. God has sent him here for such a time as this. I don't want to preach, but when I believe in something, I want to get my whole heart into it. I want to learn everything that Chris and Marty and all of you have. Teach me. Help me to be the best brand ambassador, or one of the best brand ambassador that represent our great country, our great ambassadors, our great humanitarians. I want to be one of the best. I want to reach out and touch. For me and my family, I want to thank you all. Thank you, Mr. Ash. Thank you all for making me a part of this great, great company. God
Kelly,
bless
you
you
got it.
all.
You got
And
it.
have an awesome. Thank you,
got
guys.
it. You got it. All right. Thanks for sharing with us.
I got an announcement, guys.
Let's go back to our news desk in Wayne County, Michigan, with Chris Johnson, who has possibly an update for us.
Guys, I'm going to be shutting this down here in 1 minute. I'm going to allow Jeff. I'm not going to allow. Let Jeff's on there. Let's hear what Jeff has to say, and then we are going to say our thank yous, take some pictures. What's happening now is it's turned on, not for everyone completely. And I want to let you know there is still the OTP on the secondary email. So when you go in there, go slow, go through ofounders.net, hit that proceed. It'll take you to the new system, sign up system. I have a lot of people telling me all kind of things right now. Go in there and do it. I've got people saying I did it like that. It's a piece of cake. And I have some people that said, oh, I don't have this button. That's because it's probably still migrating. So I hold on before you do this, because I'm going to forget. I always try to get pictures. And David Penny, I'll send you the answer to that question you asked before you even get on it. I want to get a big smile. Jeff, you big, give me a big cheesy smile. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. I want to say especially good evening, good morning, good night to all. Special thank you to Debbie and Ron for doing a great job in hosting this. This is a special moment for all of us, but what's significant about today is the fact that we keep being reminded of how important it is for us to trust the process. And at the same time, two words keep sticking out in my head, and that is the word solution. And I love that. I want to say especially thank you to about. I mean, it's evident literally for and I visit and the support. We're so appreciative of all your efforts. And I know I'm repeating a lot of things that everybody's echoing, but I just want to take a minute and just remind us that we are ambassadors. We're specifically brand ambassadors to something that has never happened before, never been seen before, solutions that has not been revealed before. So we have to take this step by step, and we got to do it together. The tech team has to do what they have to do, and as ambassadors, we have to be positioned to represent the company, and that's really what a brand ambassador is. An ambassador, you hear Dr. Soha talks about being engaged, and Ash talked about being engaged. We are representing this awesome positive change that's coming. That's a big thing about it. So let's keep to check bashing anybody as an ambassador. You find positive here about your company, and the greatest positive thing to talk about is not money. I repeat myself, for an ONPASSIVE, the greatest thing to talk about is not money. The greatest thing about when it comes to ONPASSIVE is the value this presents and the way to do it. It's the best and most simplest way for us to keep our company going in the right direction. I really appreciate what Jane said. I think Zoom is on to us, friends. I think Zoom knows that their time is limited. I joined ONPASSIVE about 2.5 years ago. I think it is in October, 2 years ago. And I have found this to be the most life-changing experience, and it has nothing to do with money. That is fascinating, knowing that all of us came to this organization initially for that purpose. But that's not the situation we're facing right now. I'm so appreciative of that. Thank you, Ash, for answering the call. To using a skilled person in the country that I live in, but I'm looking forward to those two tools to help us bridge the gap. And that's a very important factor. So I know we've got to go. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak. Chris, I do need your number so we can connect. If you could just somehow send me that information, I'll talk to you a little bit later on that. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
I will get it to you. My plate is actually overflowing right now. I want to read something that Ash said to do before you guys go in there, because right now I want everyone to explain, when we say take a breath, this is the best time to take that breath because the system's still migrating. Some people in this country way over here has everything perfect. Some over here have something a little different, but it's all the same. It's got to migrate. He just said, log out completely, close the tab, which is ofounders.net. Reopen a new tab, logged in and still the same. Or I mean, re-log into another browser or whatever you want to do. Clear your cookies and restart and see what happens. Okay. So listen to that advice. Take a breath. Listen, I'm going to say it again. Ash isn't firing this up tonight as far as paid products and links and all that. All right. He needs to get everyone registered. So go through it. I've already got at least 100 messages and say, Chris, it don't do this, it don't do that. It does no good to send me these messages, guys. I haven't even looked at it yet. So hang tight. Just listen, reboot your computer, shut it all down, close it all out, and then start again through OFounders and just follow what it says. There is an OTP on the secondary email still. That's okay. That's going to send you a code to that secondary email. You pop in the code, but I hope everyone takes a deep breath. So I'm going to say number one, Ron and Debbie, I'm going to invite you back again because you got caught in the middle of something that's really good. So I'm going to get you guys back.
Chris, I just want to say I registered before he was done talking. So
see, there you go. Now, remember, you're going to ofounders.net. Don't do it any other way but through OFounders. You're going to look for that little badge. So when you get in your new system, you can go to your profile or you can look under the dashboard on the left of the screen. Just under dashboard, it said OFounder. It'll be like a badge. You'll see it. It'll also be by your picture and profile to the right. So if you don't see that badge on there, you did something wrong, but it's almost impossible. He made it so easy for us. So if Ron can do it and I can do it,
anybody can do it, Bubba.
Anybody can do it. Anybody do it. So I want to rush you guys off and say thank you. You did a great job. I promise you I will bring you back because you guys got
no problem. Enjoyed it.
And all the people
enjoyed it, Debbie. Thank you.
Go ahead. Last words, guys.
God bless America and ONPASSIVE.
All right, this is what I will say. Solutions for all the founders and all brand ambassadors. Thank you so much.
We good? By the way, Debbie.
Good night, folks.
Absolutely gorgeous, Debbie. Ron, and you look a lot younger than I do. So, all right, guys.
I'm not gorgeous.
Go listen. Go try and register. Stay calm.
Not gorgeous. I can't believe you didn't say I was gorgeous.
You're gorgeous, Ron. You're just gorgeous.
You're a liar.
I prefer type, but that's okay. Anyway.
Say goodbye, Chris.
Goodbye. Go register. Go have fun.
Thank you, Chris. Bye.
Thank you, Dad. Bye.
Okay. Leave.
Hi, everyone. We are shutting this down. Apologize for having this open. However, ofounders.net is live now. However, let some of us try first, and we'll give you further instructions. Just one reminder, if you attempted to try, always go to ofounders.net and click on register to ONPASSIVE ecosystem. And then you will need to log in again using ofounders email and password. And then we go further, all right? But you always have to start at ofounders.net. Do not go to onpassive.com and try to log in that way, okay? We are founders, so we go through ofounders.net to register. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I am shutting this down. Have a great evening and stay tuned.